All RAVAS scales are tested for weighing accuracy at the manufacturing facility. If it is suspected that the scale has become inaccurate, a fresh calibration is required. Weights of a known value are necessary to perform scale calibration. RAVAS recommends a low-value weight and a high-value weight to perform the calibration process. The high-value weight should never be more than the maximum capacity of your scale. Step 1. To start, power on the indicator by pressing and releasing the power button. Once the indicator is powered on, press and hold the Enter button until a countdown starts on the display. Release the button once the countdown starts. When the countdown concludes, the display will show 0 pounds. Next, press and hold the down arrow button until a set of 5 digits are shown on the display. Release the down arrow button. You are now in the span settings. The blinking arrow next to the word net on the display indicates that you are viewing the first span setting. Press the Enter button to enable adjustment of the value displayed. Use the up and down arrow buttons to adjust the value up or down. Scroll between values by using the button labeled with the left arrow. This is also the Enter button. Set this first span setting to the lowest weight you intend on using for calibration. Press Enter and the arrow next to the word net starts to flash again. Step 2. Position the forks under the first set of weights to be used for calibration. Pump up the pallet jack until the load is approximately 3 inches to 4 inches off the ground. You are now ready to perform the first calibration step. Step 3. With the weight evenly distributed on the forks, and 3 inches to 4 inches off the ground, press and hold the Enter button until a countdown is displayed. Release the button once the countdown starts. Once the countdown stops, and the test weight value is displayed, lower the forks and remove the pallet jack from the weight. Step 4. To get to the second span setting, press the up arrow button once. The flashing arrow on the display will now be next to the wavy line and the numerical value displayed will change. This indicates you are now in the second span setting. Note: a third span setting can be utilized by pressing the up arrow once more. A flashing arrow will now be present beside the wavy line and the word net on the display. This indicates you are now in the third span setting. Enter the weight value for the second span setting and repeat steps 2 and 3. Step 5. Once the second or third span weight is set, it is time to complete the calibration procedure. From the second span setting, press the up arrow twice, or once if it is in the third span setting. The display will now show the letters AP and a numerical value. Press and briefly hold the Enter button. The indicator should return to the weighing mode screen. If you have weight on the forks, the screen will now display the value of that weight. Step 6. With the calibration complete, it is now time to verify that the scale is weighing accurately. Lift each weight used to perform the calibration and verify that the indicator is displaying the correct weight. The accuracy displayed will be dependent on the display increment that the indicator is configured to.